Hi everyone, my name is Nicole and recently I have been asked a lot of questions on my Instagram feed, and I just asked back asking shall I make a couple of explanation videos that are quite short, and I will just pick up most of the questions that I get asked on Instagram or on TikTok. And welcome to episode number 1 with the first question. People on the phone. As I said, there's been many people messaging me, and it's always really cool, and I feel like I want to explain a bit more about the questions that I get, except for like not just messaging. And one of the questions that I got was, what is the most overrated type of coffee? That got me thinking about a lot of the new varietals that are on the market. I thought about a lot of experimental fermentation, about Kopi bacteria that's applied to coffee, about the big Eugenioides trend, the big geisha trend a couple of years ago, and this year's again in the Brewers Cup. But then I stepped outside my bubble, and then I've asked people, or I thought about people that when you ask them what is the best coffee in the world, they will say Kopi Luwak. And it's just... So Kopi Luwak is a coffee that has been digested by meerkats. I think the story is actually quite traditional. So the people for celebration, it was a coffee that they drank for celebration. So they would go in the forest and they collect the excrements of this cat, because this cat ate coffee beans, and then they washed it, and then they roasted it, and then they drank it. But obviously that's not how it's been done now. The truth is that those meerkats get caught in the wild, and then they get put in tiny little boxes that's made of wire, and then they get only fed coffee cherries. So they have a mono diet of just coffee cherries, which is not quite healthy for them. And they're usually very social, but they get deprived of all of the social life because they're literally just little eating and pooing machines. And then, yeah, they eventually go crazy, or they die of malnutrition because they get nothing else to eat. So this coffee then gets sold as one of the most expensive, best coffees in the world, which is absolutely not true. What happens in the meerkat is that its digestive system ferments the coffee, and we can do that in other ways. That's why we have fermentation techniques. That's why we have natural and washed coffee and chemical macerated coffee and like anaerobic fermentation. Everything is better than using animals. Please stop using animals for your own good. It is not worth it. So if you ask me what's the most overrated coffee, it's the most expensive coffee in the world, or people think so, and it is Kopi Luwak. Please spread the word. Please don't buy this coffee because it's literally shit. That was today's question. I hope I could answer it. See you next week for the next question. Thank you so much. Did I say shit too many times? I mean, it is shit. I mean, it literally is poo coming out of this animal. It's awful. And like, just not good. I don't know if you would like to drink it. Shorty also thinks it's shit, so don't drink Kopi Luwak. It's not good. That was it.